It's your girl Angela Mazzanti here for another episode of OGTV. And today we have such a special guest, the one, the only, Adam.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Is it weird to be on the other side of as an interviewee? Because you're the one always interviewing everybody.
Right. That's cool. I like answering questions. I'm usually not the one doing this, but times change. You make it happen.
You got a pretty interesting life, so we definitely want to know a little bit more about that. I've been seeing your face since I got into the cannabis industry. So let's get to know a little bit about Adam Ill.
Yeah.
So who are you and what do you do?
I am Adam and I get higher than you. No, I'm just playing. I'm a host of a TV show called Getting High With, where I interview folks and we get high, and I also host many events. A lot of events a lot of y'all been to, and more events coming. And I've shared stages with you at some of these events, and we've smoked, and I'm just always about getting high and getting everyone high, making sure I'm higher than you and I stay higher.
Now, how did you get the idea to have to kind of coin all these terms, like the what, getting high with, higher than you? Did it just come to you randomly?
It just happens. It's just real life, and it's just shit I say. I was in the radio. I worked for CBS Radio for about a decade. Just doing I was like the station pothead, and I would be on all the shows talking about cannabis. And then when the station flipped formats to a top 40, and their demographic changed from males to 11-year-olds, my position wasn't really valid anymore, and everyone knew I was a stoner. So I just jumped onto the podcasting scene. It's 2009 when podcasting was kind of starting. I started a podcast, and I was just doing a show about getting high and interviewing people in the industry and just smoking products and building relationships and networking, and just when I get high I just say stupid shit and then it sticks. What?
So how did you get started hosting? Because as far as I know, you were the first real cannabis host when it comes to sessions and everything.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's just just conceptualized as you just hang out with people, and you want to hang out with more people, and you want to get high with more people, and social media started becoming big, and you just see people from all over the country, and you see their products and what they're growing and what they're making, and you want to experience that in real life. So you just want to bring people together so we can make social media happen in real life, and we could share these moments, because everyone's on social media, but it's always better to create memories and moments in real life and just see something on the internet and wish you were there. So I just wanted to create that experience for everybody. And going to all these cups and events, I always wanted to do something my way, because I found some of those events to be very boring. I went to the Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam, and it was just a big farmer's market. It was booths. There was no entertainment. I went to the first LA Cup. There was nothing, and then I decided to bring a speaker and a microphone and just talk a lot of shit and get higher than everybody, and it just grew to what it is. It was from a speaker and a mic to a little soapbox to a stage, and then a bigger stage, and then the main stage, and then
it keeps getting bigger
just
and bigger.
Influenced and changed the way that these events happen. Now they're big concerts, and there's always people trying to outdo another person and make it entertaining and exciting for the people, because that's what it's about. It's about the paying customer to come and experience this. Because I was a disappointed patient when I went to my first event. It was just so fucking boring. There was nothing going on. It was just a bunch of booths shoving products down your throat that you don't really care about.
You already have to pay for tickets and then try to go pay for product, and you're not really getting your money's worth.
Nope. So I said, fuck that. Let's make it fun. Let me start talking shit to people. Let me start getting people higher than me. Have them start doing gram globs. We were doing gram globs in 2010. I was smoking big old trim balls that were just fucking shattering under purge, just splashing in my face. And then just, I started learning about the culture and the science, and we started educating people, and I found out I had a little platform and people were listening to me, so I just tried to spread knowledge, educate while marinate, and get high, and let people know not to, just because it's free doesn't mean you should do it. Yeah.
Found that out at a lot of events.
Yeah, I love free dabs, but I'm a little picky. I'm a little picky.
Now you've got a huge social media too, so I'm sure you get so many different fans from all over the world, from places who can't smoke, people who can smoke, and what's the craziest place you think you found fans at?
Oh man, I mean, people all over the world are getting high, but I get some messages from like India.
I get a lot of people from India too, like
and
snapping me hash and stuff like that.
They're like, I will die if they find me with this. They will kill me. But like India, a lot of like the Asian countries where we hear it, they'll chop off your hand if they find you with it. So it's crazy. Some of the Middle Eastern countries, I think I had like a what was it? I had Kuwait, but that's at Kuwait. I think I've had Afghanistan. I've had crazy people.
That's insane. It's crazy how much like there's just so many different people throughout the world smoking cannabis, getting high and everything, and in places where we're actually happy to be in California.
Yeah, we're very fortunate out here, and I feel like a lot of people in SoCal feel like a little bit entitled because all these events happen and there's so many of them, but they gotta realize that this shit is still illegal. And people are still going to jail for weed, and there's people all around the world that can't enjoy what we do. So it's just great to make it happen and make people aware and just influence others to do it all across the country, because now there's like an event every fucking day of the week all over the country, and it's great because it should be going on every day, all day.
Everywhere.
Yes. Everyone should be getting high. Close the bars and make hash bars.
Now, speaking of events, you do Secret Sesh every Sunday.
Yeah.
How did you guys get started with Secret Sesh? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but was Secret Sesh like the first like sesh? Because I know there was a bunch of like the cups and the big events, but was Secret Sesh the first smaller scale sesh?
I mean, like, we've all been sessions. Sessions just like a word we use, but I think it was like the first, to my knowledge, like the first weekly event that we created. Because we, Tim and I were, we went to the Headroom Gallery. It was a little like hash bar in the valley, and they shut down for a little bit. And we built a lot of friendships in that area. And we met a lot of people. We still wanted to keep it going, so we conceptualized the idea and we worked it out and figured out logistics. And it's you know this as well as venues are a real important part of having a successful event. And sometimes
one wrong move and it could all go wrong.
And some people are honest, so we just said let's just find an event. We started at a glass shop. We started in some kid's garage. We had like 15 people, and then it started growing, and we found different venues, rented out houses, found clubs that were big enough, until we are now in downtown LA, the spot. And it's great to see that everyone else is doing the same thing, because there's enough weed out there for everybody, and there's enough people out there to fill up all these parties. So it's great to be a pioneer and influence many other people to do the exact same thing in their flavor.
And if you can't make it to LA, there's one in the IE, there's one in the OC.
There's one in Boston, there's one in Pacific Northwest, there's some down south, they're in the Midwest, they're all over the place. And I want to come to every single one and get high with all you guys.
Now, you've really like made a big name in like SoCal and NorCal and everything. What do you love most about the California cannabis industry compared to like the other ones?
We got the best weed.
Well, no, what's your favorite weed?
The LOG.
So you have your own strain.
Yeah, I do.
We've seen that.
The LOG is one of my favorite OGs. I mean, I wouldn't put my face on something that's whack, so shameless plug alert, the LOG. But I like OGs. I like real gassy flavors. I like lemons. I like that old school, like a really good headband. It was like a 707. And I even like a real bubba. You can't really find like a real bubba kush these days, like that pre-98. That sweet, earthy, you know what I'm talking about. I see the cameraman nodding, you know what I'm talking about. That real bubba. That bubba kush.
Now what do you prefer? More like indicas, sativas? What does Adam Ill like to smoke on?
I just smoke weed. I smoke that LA kush all day. I mean, it depends what mood I'm in, But mostly, like, throughout the days, I'll smoke some hybrids, get some flavors, do some sativas. I smoke a lot of backwoods, so it's gotta be the flavor of the weed's got to match the flavor of the leaf, because I don't want like a nasty taste in backwood, because sometimes you put a sativa in a wood and it doesn't taste right, so you gotta be real select. Yeah.
Like a fine wine.
Yeah, but I like OGs. I like lemons right now. Lemons are good. Anything lemons. I like the strawberries. I like them all. But flowers over dabs.
Flowers over dabs.
Flowers over dabs. I used to be a big dab head though. Like it was like 100% dabs, and then some shit happened, and then I realized I was oversaturating my endocannabinoid receptors and my bronchial sacs were getting all fucked up, so I resorted back to the flowers. And now it's like a 90 flowers, 10 dabs. Before it was just like 100% dabs.
What's the biggest dab you've taken? Because I know you glob people the fuck out.
I don't even know. I've been ninja dabbed so many times with like slabs. I can't even calculate what it's been. But I mean, there was one time at the sesh where we were doing the Get Higher Than Me contest, and everyone had like gram syringes and slabs and dabs, and they just all put it on this email, and I just had to consume
Take it all in.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what it was, but I mean, I could comfortably say it's probably like an eighth. I could say that comfortably.
At least.
Yeah, I don't want to embellish or anything.
Yeah, true.
When people talk shit, I know people are gonna be like,
was that one last week?
No. Last week I just took. See, like I've learned how you gotta educate yourself when consuming cannabis, and you gotta know your tolerance and your boundaries. So, like, if I want to dab a lot, I'm not gonna do like gram blobs because I'm gonna be coughing and sweating, and I won't be able to be coherent. I'll be fucking up. So I'll do like a lot of dabs I can take. So I'll take like 0.1s and do just a shitload of those. I'll do like 20, 30. Yeah, and just fucking take actual dabs like a real smoker and not try to kill myself and be thrown up in the corner.
Nobody wants that. That's,
no. We've all been there.
Yeah, I've definitely been there. That's
We've
the
all
last
been
time
there.
I dabbed.
You've been there. All you trim smokers, I see you.
Now, are you from LA or from SoCal?
Well, yeah, born and raised in 818 in the Valley. Say it backwards, 818. So I was born into, I'm surrounded with cannabis, pot, porn. It's great.
It all.
Yeah, it's the Valley. It's the home of pot and porn.
Can't go wrong there.
Nope.
Now, what was your first? How old are you when you first started smoking weed? And then, what was your first experience with smoking weed? Like,
see, everyone says, like, I don't really remember. I didn't really think I got high. I was taking bong rips out of a plastic bong. And it was like bar mitzvah times, like 13-ish. And I don't remember really if I got high, but I just remembered it was cool and I enjoyed it. And, I wasn't like an everyday smoker then, but then once I started working and I had money, then I became an everyday smoker. I didn't want to ask my parents for weed money, get it myself. And then I realized, why am I paying for money? I could just sell the weed and smoke weed. And then that's what happened. And then I got involved.
So you started getting involved, selling weed,
I was a street pharmacist for a little bit. Helped out the neighborhood with some amazing flowers. I was in the Valley, so I had access to amazing flowers. So I used to hook some people up, and then, became started working at the radio station. Said I shouldn't be doing this no more because people are starting to recognize me, and I don't want to get like caught up on some bullshit. And then I became a bud tender, so I was a legal drug dealer, and then I stopped doing it now. Now I just smoke weed and just get high. I tell people.
You get paid to get high.
What? All day.
Living the good life.
All day. I'm very fortunate. I'm very grateful. It hasn't happened overnight. I've been fucking paving the road, trying to find my niche, and I'm very lucky and fortunate that I'm in the position I'm at, and I can't wait to see the expansion of the cannabis scene and for it to go recreational all across the country. And we drop it from a felony, and it becomes, they reschedule it, and then everyone can make their money, and all the business can happen, and all the clothing companies can flourish, and all the growers can become legal, and all the trimmers, and all the people who transport it, and all the shops that sell it, and all the venues that are gonna happen, and all the packaging companies that are gonna benefit from it, and all these new accesses of revenue, like all this revenue coming. There's enough money for everybody, so I just can't wait till it just expands so we can all enjoy it and all do our own thing and have our own
There's enough
fulfillment
piece of
in
the
life.
cake for everybody.
We grows on trees. That's what they say. Money doesn't grow on trees,
It does.
and they lie to you because they lie to you in school your whole life. All they do is lie to make you think a certain way. Money does grow on trees. You got fruits. You pay for fruits. That grows on trees. You get paid for that shit. Weed, that shit grows. You get paid for that shit all day. There's many ways to get paid with it. And I'm gonna start not just talking about the flowers. You got the hemp side of it, where you can make anything you want out of hemp. You can make concrete out of hemp. You can make cars out of hemp. You can run cars on hemp. You can make walls out of hemp. I can wear clothes out of hemp. Like, they be bullshit. They be bullshit. Just educate yourself. Quit getting lied to.
No, speaking of all that, like growing up, did you always want to be a host or like be like a personality, or did you have other plans like when you were growing up and going to school and?
I always knew I was gonna be in some type of entertainment. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I knew because I was always cracking jokes and I was always that obnoxious, annoying kid that I was always saying something and trying to get everyone to laugh and shit. And you know, I got the superlatives. I got class clown and shit. So it was a very exciting time. I was like, yeah, I'm on the right path. Class superlatives.
I'm going fucking places.
What? I'm on the path, and I was, you know, in the valley, which is the suburbs of the whole production neighborhood. So I just fucking found a niche. I went to radio. I went to talk radio. Was working out as a brand ambassador, doing all these events, getting on the mic, and then just morphed into the cannabis scene. I fully jumped into the deep end in the weed scene about like 2009. That's when I was like, all right, weed is what I'm gonna be doing. And then I just figured out what it was, and I'm still paving the path, still trying to find the direction. But it's all about getting high and enjoying yourselves, living life, quit bitching.
It's all a learning experience too, like finding what does work, what doesn't.
Yes.
I know the first time I tried to host an event, which was probably like a year and a half ago, I got up there scared as shit. I was like, I don't know what to say in front of these people. I don't know what to do. So kudos to you for being able to entertain like thousands, hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, it's weird when you got, like, a lot of people are used to a drunk crowd and they're all rowdy, but when you got like a couple hundred dabbed out motherfuckers in front of you, just like looking. Okay, you just
gotta, I don't know if I'm being funny right now.
Yeah, you just gotta engage, get their attention somehow.
But you say free, anything, and that crowd goes fucking crazy.
Yeah, and that's kind of dangerous because a lot of these people don't really, they're not aware of their surroundings and see all the females that are around them or the nice ladies that are coming to enjoy an event, and they just get rowdy and just want to like throw elbows for a minute. And they just need to like, just don't worry, there's enough for everybody, y'all. Just relax.
It's really not that worth it.
There's enough for everybody. Just chill out. Don't be so angry. And yeah, you were saying earlier about, you know, it's not about taking losses. It's all about learning. Like, take those L's as learning experiences, not losses, and then you just proceed. Don't see everything all negative and be down on yourself. Just fucking keep doing it. If there's something you want to do, just stay focused, and it'll happen. Just be persistent. Don't quit, because you'll never win. I feel like I'm all like inspired.
Oh, like motivational speaker Adam Mill fucking over here.
Quitters never win and winners never quit.
I mean, you can't be negative and be a personality. You can't. It's not gonna get you anywhere. You're not gonna surround yourself with the right people being negative. So.
Yeah, they say like your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you're fucking always negative, you're just gonna attract negative energy, and usually the negative people don't go anywhere. So if you stay positive, you attract positive energy. You keep moving forward. It's all about building bridges, not burning bridges. You never know when you gotta cross that bridge again. So you just gotta stay focused, man. I know there's a lot. I get DMs. I'm sure you get hit up all the fucking time.
I get hit up on some other shit though. So
I wanna. How do I get in the industry? How do I do what you do? I wanna do that shit.
I wanna be a host.
I wanna do that.
I wanna do this.
Just fucking do it. Just go out and do it. That's all I can say. Just find someone if you want to throw your event. Just do it correctly. Don't disappoint people. That's the thing.
Learn the legality behind it too, because a lot of people don't know how much goes into doing an event, how much work is put in behind it. They just see.
And don't lie. Don't lie to the people you're renting it from. Just let them know what's really going on. You don't want to fuck shit up. You don't want people to be disappointed. That's the last thing you want.
Worst thing is to get your event shut down and then everyone goes home pissed off and is talking all kinds of shit online.
We love trolls. We love them.
That's what the internet's full of, though. Do you have a big social media profile? Like, how do you deal with the haters, like, that you get?
I blow them kisses and just tell them it must suck to be angry at life. You say, hey, you know what? I appreciate you taking the time out of your day because I could never give you back your time. That's something that just happened and you can never get that back. So for you to take your time out of your day to write a paragraph about how you feel about me, thank you. You're thinking about me and I appreciate your thoughts, but use your energy for something else. Maybe you'll do something better with your life. Just don't worry about me. Worry about you. We all have problems. We all complain about shit. I'm sure you have problems. We all complain. I'm sure cameraman over there has some complaints. Who knows what it is? Your tire might be fucking losing air all the time, or whatever it is. You have a sit down.
Might have had a shitty day.
Yeah, whatever it is. But we don't care about your problems. We have our own problems. I don't want to hear it. Just let's talk about how we can make a move and better ourselves. Look at the next chapter. Don't worry. Things will get better. Time heals it all. Just remember that. Time is precious. Don't waste it.
Back to the motivational speaking shit.
Fuck. I need to become a motivational speaker.
You should.
I'm learning something right now.
There you go.
I see the light.
New job title. Have you ever gotten busted with weed or in trouble in another place with weed or anything?
I'm not allowed
like
in
that?
Canada anymore.
Really?
I got yes thing. If you have any type of anything and you try to go to Canada, they won't let you in. They didn't let me into Canada, and I've had a couple altercations with the law enforcement. And the thing I could tell anybody is just know your rights and be respectful. No matter how big of a dick the cop is, just be respectful, because the more you talk and the more of an asshole you are, the more trouble you're gonna get into. So, you know, I've had my tickets of possession. I've got caught a couple times with possession, but in California, we're a little fortunate. So if you're a patient, you know, you can kind of, if you get a good lawyer or some shit, you don't tell on yourself and reveal too much, most likely you're gonna drop it. But just shut the fuck up, like my boy the pot. I mean, it's real simple. We've been saying that on the show. Just don't say anything. Just let them talk all they want, and just give them whatever it is that they need. And just don't say shit. That's all I can say. But yes, we've all been blessed. It sucks.
Yeah.
We all go through it, but it don't matter. It don't matter. And shout out to everyone who's locked up right now because of cannabis. It's so unfortunate that y'all are still in there because of this shit. And I know there's a lot of people working hard to change that shit. So I want to shout out to stay strong. Y'all will be out soon, I promise.
They're gonna be watching this shit later when they get out.
I don't know what they're doing, but I just want to. I mean, no one should be in jail for pot. That's what I'm saying.
Out of anything, not pot.
Regardless of what happens, it's just a fucking plan. You don't go to jail for having too many avocados.
If you did, I'd probably be in trouble.
I love avocados.
That's the problem with being vegetarian.
What? I can't do that.
Really?
I get too high, man. I need to eat.
There's so much stuff you can eat though, being vegetarian, and they're damn fake chicken and fake.
I've tried it. I've had it. I've had that duck. I've had the chicken. Nah. If I'm gonna eat chicken, I want real chicken. No tofu chicken. I mean, if I'm gonna be a vegetarian, then I'm gonna eat like the vegetables. I'm gonna get like the quinoas and the kales and all that bullshit. And I can't do it. Even though there's a lot of restaurants in LA that I get.
That's my go-to place. LA, Hollywood, and Orange County and San Diego.
I had Korean barbecue last night.
Oh.
Shit. You think I'm gonna fucking become a vegetarian? I love meat. Just looking at it makes the guy happy. Korean barbecue.
Oh.
Let's go. What?
Now you like to get high everywhere.
Everywhere.
I've seen Snapchats of you getting high at like Magic Mountain.
Yup.
Where's your favorite, like craziest place you've gotten high?
Monday I went to Dodger game, opening day. Let's go Dodgers. What?
How was that?
It was great. We fucking won 14-3. It was a fucking great game. It was a grand slam, back-to-back home runs. Chilling with a bunch of the friends and family. It was a fucking epic time. And we just, I don't want to burn the spot, but you know, we went there and just got high. Smoked some joints, some blunts. Dodger Stadium's great. Universal Studios is amazing to get high in. Then go and enjoy any theme park. I love getting high in theme parks.
Which makes the ride 10 times better.
Yeah, and my patience is a lot better because some of these lines are fucking bullshit. So you just gotta learn how to work the system. But theme parks is my favorite place to get high. Or doing one of my favorite places to get high. I was doing one of these I did the AIDS march, the AIDS walk in West Hollywood, and we were smoking while we were in the march, doing smoking blunts and taking dab hits. That was cool. That was a good time too. Everyone just looking at us and like, get higher.
You want to hit?
We don't pass in 2017. There's enough weed. You can smoke your own.
Is there gonna be at 420s coming out?
There's so much shit happening. 420 falls on a Thursday. Shameless plug alert. That's where you can watch me on Be Real TV at 8 p.m. Getting high with. So I'm gonna do like a show on 420. I know there's a lot of concerts going on in LA. I haven't really solidified where I'm gonna be at on 420, but definitely will be on Be Real TV doing my show. on 420. But after that, I have no idea. But 420 weekend, there's a lot of shit going on.
There's a lot of events, a lot of even like not cannabis events. There's just a lot of different things going on.
Everyone's celebrating.
Everyone has to.
Yeah.
How
So
do you do that?
I don't know what I'm doing on the weekends. I know there's a couple cups and a couple events and a couple sessions and a couple concerts. There's a lot of shit going on. So just follow the social media. Shameless plug alert. I'm getting high with, and I'll let you know where I'll be.
Not tell the people where they can find you. Not like you haven't been plugging yourself enough, but.
Hello, my name is Adam Mill, the kosher stoner, Mr. Luscious Locks. You can find me at Getting High With on all social media platforms. That's the Instagrams, the Snapchats, the Twitters, and then I got the Facebook at Adam Hill. Probably MySpace too, if you want to go back to MySpace.
Really?
No, I'm just playing. I just
Like, you still posting on MySpace? You're fucking posting on Bulletin.
My shit's deleted. I can't even find it anymore. I wish, because all my rap songs were on there when I thought I was a rapper.
Rap songs?
Well, I thought I was a rapper. Well, I realized I was whack, so I stopped rapping. See, that's what a lot of people need to understand. Like, if you're whack at something, just stop. Just if it's not happening, just stop doing it. As much as you love it, just don't try to make a career out of it. So I realized I was whack at rapping, so I stopped. Even though people want Macadocious to come back.
Oh, God.
No, I'm just playing.
We have to see that at some event.
They've never mind, it's not important. Yeah, so at Getting High With, you can go to gettinghighwith.com as well. You can listen to all the shows I've done. I have archived since 2009, and I'm gonna change that in a little bit. So Getting High With on everything. Adam.
Probably Google you and find all kinds of shit.
Oh, don't do that. I've never done that.
Really? You've never Googled yourself?
No, like like my real name or my.
Your like stage name.
Let me do it. It's my real name.
It is? You use your real name? Okay, I use my real name too. Like some people look at me fucking crazy when I do.
Adam Hill. Getting High. Oh, my website. That's perfect. And then my Instagram, perfect. And then my Facebook, perfect. And then Be Real TV. What?
Got all your images on there.
We good. Got some Dr. Dina stuff. Got my YouTube that I haven't posted on in forever. Oh yeah, be on the lookout. New YouTube videos coming soon.
New YouTube videos?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I get so high, I forget the things I do. There's so much shit happening. New YouTube videos. I think I might be at Coachella. I'll be at Coachella, not the 4th, the weekend before, the 13th. I might be out there. Check us out at the Oasis. I'll be there. Get higher than you.
Follow his Snapchat. Follow his Instagram. You'll be able to find wherever the fuck you are.
Yeah, it's Snapchat. Well, we out here.
And
what we doing?
What?
Get higher than you. You already know. Yeah. That's it. That's $1,000 right there.
There you go.
I'm just playing.
All right. So thank you so much for coming out and joining us today. It was great getting to know a little bit more about you.
Yeah. Did you learn a lot?
I learned a lot.
Is there anything else? We good?
So I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for all other videos we have coming for you.
Get higher.